baseball. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 57 makes his big league debut right after this. Number 57, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, number 1, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And he struck him out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Last year wasn't a very good year for this guy. 16 losses, but you can't put all the blame on him. The team wasn't very good either. I mean, when you lose 16 games in a year, there are a lot of things that have to go wrong, and I know he'd like to flip the switch and have a much better season this year.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Bundy has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Waiting on it, the center fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, number 13 is past history with Dylan Bundy. He's 1 for 2.
Hitter, Lourdes.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-1 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. McGuire, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, number 21. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3.
A little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Richards on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Villar is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, number 1, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Richard. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's 1 for 5.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Down and away, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, number 8. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Nunez moving to his right. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, number 11,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So digging in now, Jonathan Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Line, but speared on a hop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Mark Trumbo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Guerrero gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 1. Towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, number 13, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Count now a ball and a strike. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. The 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, number 21, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Now, Chance Sisco.
Chance
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chance Sisco. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night at Rogers Center, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For Toronto.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. Sam Gaviglio will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Sam Gaviglio.
Stepping in. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. This is foul right side. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A tag for one. There's smoke at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Nope. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready once again, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, number 24.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 0-1 offering. And this will be fouled away. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Orioles leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
first offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. And it's grounded foul. The 2-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. That evens it up 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Off balance quickly, but he couldn't get enough. He scored as an infield single.
Up next to the blue jay.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
That's by him for strike one.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Tanner Scott answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Tanner Scott.
Reese McGuire will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Scott, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The set and the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-1. This is on the ground over the first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping into the box, number 8. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 3 runs already home here. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Tepera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Leading off the inning, number 21, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat to short, scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Chance Sisco.
So striding forward now, Chance Sisco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and, in fact, up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
VR stands at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. VR is on his way home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark.
So
Trumbo.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count. Runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. So a full count now. Anthony Santander would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Orioles settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in
Leading
the
up
Blue Jays
for
lineup.
Toronto,
Stepping in, Bo
the
Bichette.
shortstop,
And he's likely
number
just trying
11.
to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. One and one the count. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box,
49.
you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, number 13, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Ty Blach takes the call from the pen please. As he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 53, Ty Blach. The batter.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-2. Jim Mesa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Now batting, Renato Nunez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batter,
Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 21.
Now at the plate, number 21. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Into the box, Chance Sisco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Orioles leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more. Reese McGuire. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 10.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Right to him. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, number 8. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Nunez scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. From the stretch, ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready for another chance. Number 1, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Ken Giles answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Number 8 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in now, Anthony Santander. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Mancini over at second. Santander at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sam Gaviglio claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are